Hey everyone, it's Tim again here. And I feel like recently there's been a word spoken from the enemy, not only over America, but over believers, this generation of believers in general. And that word is loser or lost. Pretty much because the enemy is reminding you of things that you've tried to do, things you've lost, of people you've lost. Like right now, there's someone who is falling in addiction and has tried several times, several different things. They're trying again, but nothing seems to be working, and they don't really have much faith in this either. There's someone else who's in leadership, aren't you? You are leading a group of people, and there was someone, you just lost someone who was a mentor to you. You heavily depended on them because you could go, you could talk to them, you could rehearse certain sermons and things, go over certain plans, and they're no longer with us, and you are scared to death because now you have to try to continue on your own. And there's several stories like that where the enemy is pretty much, oh, you're not good enough. You can't do this. You've tried and you've failed. And I don't know why you think this is going to be any different. Yeah, you had help with them, but you can't talk. You can't even talk right. How are you going to lead someone by yourself without your mentor? You are not good enough. You can't do it. So I'll throw up my hands and praise you again and again. 'Cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Did you see what I did there? I countered the enemy's voice with not really of how I can do it, but simply praise and worship to the one who can. Now I know there's people who are much better singers than me and are much qualified to that. Now here's the thing about worship. It actually takes I can think of words. It takes the focus off of you, which is what the enemy's trying to do. How are you going to do it? And it puts it on God. Things like names like Joshua, Jehoshaphat, even Gideon. Well, I'll get to Gideon later because he was a little bit different. But Joshua and Jehoshaphat, both times they started battle, they didn't start with their soldiers. They sent the worshipers. And God took down the walls of Jericho. And not only that, but with Jehoshaphat, God had the enemy just wipe each other out. You see, worship is pretty much surrendering, saying, God, I can't do it. I need you to help. And like I said, that's the main thing the enemy will do, will put the focus on you. There's three instances of this, pretty much David and Goliath. Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Come here, I will feed your flesh to the birds. And if he can't do that, he'll get you to quiet there. He'll try to get you to question God, as in Nebuchadnezzar with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And what God will pull you from my hands And a lot of times, like I said, Jehoshaphat and Joshua both started with worship. And neither one of them even attacked. Matter of fact, Joshua, they marched around. They had the worshipers sing and they shouted. Jehoshaphat praised and worshiped all the way there and didn't have to fight. And like I said, even Gideon, when he went to the Philistines, he was just like Jehoshaphat, was numbered 100-1, and he had people break glass pots and shout to God. And God, just like Jehoshaphat, stirred a commotion, and they all killed each other. You see, worshiping God is the best form of spiritual warfare because it is surrender. And it's the easiest thing to do. You don't even have to remember songs like today. Old hymns, things like, as the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. Something that simple, even, that'll put your focus on God, and God will fight your battles for you. So, Satan, rejection, betrayal, every other principalities, you be quiet. We are worshiping Jesus. We are praying to Jesus, and we are watching what God does. That's all I have for us for this time. See you guys next time. Bye.